Fam, 4 people turn in work. That's key. 4. That's one hand. 4 people turn in work. And this is not an inner city school. I'm telling you, look at it. It's not an inner city school. This is cross the board. Most of y'all thinking now you ain't got nothing to worry about. That's in a hood. That wasn't even a hood school. But they got good reason for. We may agree to disagree, but check this video out.
But only 4 of you turned in the lab. So y'all are not doing what you are supposed to do. So yes, I expect most of y'all to fail. And guess what? That's your doing. Y'all's fault. And so I don't care if you weren't here. I don't care right now. This is not.
I probably got these statistics, right? I know you're right.
T-Bone, what you got?
Got up out of there, didn't he? So I'm done. Y'all all dummies. All of you fail. Man, like so I know we feel like we beat the dead horse, man, but it's America. Everything is telling you things are going badly, not going well. The college rate is lower. The dropout rate is lower. The rate of graduation is lower. Everything is going down. Something needs to be done. Get your kids in order. Do something with your children. So then, what do you want to happen at some point? At some point, you're going to hit the bottom. You're going to have less teachers. You're going to have teachers that you don't want teaching your kids nothing. And you're going to have a bunch of kids running around here that can't read or write at a high functioning level. That is going to be problematic. Those people, the math tells you on that, tend to go to prison. They tend to do things they ain't got to be. They tend to not get good jobs. They tend to be problematic on their parents, meaning I got to raise this little Negro or little non-Negro for multiple years after their adulthood. All those bad things that come into play with poor education. Why do we not put more emphasis on it? Is it a conspiracy behind it? Do they want everybody dumb? Yeah, that's the way you keep people. That's why you keep a poor class. Yeah, you keep a bunch of dumb people. Yeah, they're not going to be able to function at a high level. They're going to most likely be poor. Not saying everybody who don't finish school is going to be poor. That's great. Don't give me the few 10% outliers you got out there. The other 90% need to finish school and college is helpful for them. So, bottom line again is we're on a downward trend. Things don't look well. Teachers are running up out of here. They ain't giving them more money because we've been claiming about ever since I was a kid. They've been talking about more money. They ain't got it yet. Don't expect they're gonna ever get. So, all to say is get your kids in order. Get your folks saved who you can. A lot of folks gonna be drowning out here.
Fam, 4 people turn in work. That's key. 4. That's one hand. 4 people turn in work. And this is not an inner city school. I'm telling you, look at it. It's not an inner city school. This is cross the board. Most of y'all thinking now you ain't got nothing to worry about. That's in a hood. That wasn't even a hood school. Education for kids is not important. Why? Do you know you cannot fail a student? And in a lot of places, you cannot fail them for not turning in homework. Do you understand that's how you retain information? Having something to do that's independent. That's called independent learning. You go home, you do it, you come back with the information. They ain't got to do nothing. Everything is based upon test scores now. You basing everything, whether or not a kid pass or fail, whether or not they pass the state examination at the end. That's it. Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna fix education right now in under 30 seconds. You ready? Boom. Make sure if a kid can pass a test or whatever, don't base it on how old they are. Open it up. Let it be like a video game. Once you pass a stage, you move on. If you don't pass the stage, you stay back. That's gonna fix it. Because eventually, after you keep getting passed on, don't base it on age. People gonna turn around and try to do some work. Because there's a lot of kids, they really don't need to be in that grade. They fine. They in the class bored as heck because Bernard's bringing all the doggone test scores down, and you tend to teach to the lowest learner. And if you keep pushing kids forward, You know what I'm saying? No retention. Most states do not have what is called a retention policy. Basically, what it means that there's no policy to make a kid have to retain, meaning they have to. No problem. You can't move forward. No, they have what this thing where Bush did a long time ago called what is it called? No Child Left Behind. This ain't no war. It's not military, no child left behind. No, leave him behind. Some people need to be left behind. Now you're gonna push him all the way up to the 12th grade, and you know what's gonna happen in the 12th grade? He gonna have all else, but then he gonna also have a whole bunch of times he didn't come to school. And then his parents gonna be like, well, why y'all keep pushing him forward? Why is he in the 12th grade and he can't graduate? Because he can't read. That's gonna be the number one thing that's gonna happen. It's gonna be a real big dropout rate. And they dropping out to what? They don't sling crack no more. Ain't no money out there in them streets. None. No money out there in the streets. What's left? But you gotta use these hands. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna become a servitude state where people gonna come here to visit us, and you're gonna wait tables and that's build a whole bunch of hotels around places because there's gonna be a whole bunch of servers around here. I don't get it. Movie stars and all that. You think you're gonna go to the movies, you're gonna be some action figure or whatever. Man, that stuff is dried up. You know why? Because all movie stars done had kids now. They putting their kids in that stuff. Beyonce done had what, 2-3 kids? So she gonna sew that up. You ain't gonna get into nothing, y'all. You gonna just call what is called a everlasting lower class forever. It ain't gonna be no upward mobility for you and your children because y'all lackluster at this point.
There you go. That's
lackluster.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? What does the award day look like? I mean, everybody getting, perfect attended award. Ain't no high achievers up in there. It just don't seem like it. When you got a classroom of kids laughing because only 4 people turn in their work. And obviously the teacher's irate because I'm tell you why. It ain't nothing like working all day talking to a group of kids and no one cares. It's like a singer being on the stage of a crowd and you standing in front of a crowd of people and they all talking while you trying to sing. It don't work.
Nope.
And that's what education done turned to. Basically a holding shelter for young people. No one's learning.
Nope.
No one's learning. And believe me, teachers can't teach either because they have to teach towards the test. Now, we didn't say it before. Abandon ship on education. Abandon ship. If you're not doing something on the side to help your child out, shame on you. And if you don't have the money to where you feel like you can't help your child out, still shame on you because they got library programs where you can take your kid on Saturdays to do something. And it's no excuse. I mean, they got free programs to help people or tutor people. I see it all the time. And I know it's in your city. So look it up on your cell phone, other than being on TikTok. But please like and subscribe on our channel, though, before you stop getting on YouTube.
No, man, you're right. Man, you're 100% right, man. You need to have a better focus. And parents, if you have a kid that is about their learning, do everything you can to help them. Because these folks right here, they don't need somebody to talk, tell them what to do. They're gonna need somebody to manage them. They're gonna need somebody over them. They're gonna need somebody to help their entrepreneur business. Because these folks ain't gonna be entrepreneurs. They're gonna be server workers. So yeah, parents, got a kid start a thirst for learning, feed it. The opportunity for right now with all them ain't before people pins in, that means everybody else failing and you passing, you looking good. Them 4 people looking sweet. They gonna looking sweet. They gonna be valedictorians and all that. Because competition's so low. Competition's so weak. Easy to win when the competition trash. So there you go. Push your kids. Right now, they come out, they're gonna be looking sweet. They're gonna be looking real good. Come up out of college, come up out of high school, go on to college, do whatever they're gonna do. If they're gonna go to entrepreneur, all that, they're gonna have an advantage because nobody else don't want to learn. They think they're gonna be, like I said, some kind of media mogul on TikTok or some kind of media person on YouTube. I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna make cups. I'm gonna teach people how to cook something. Okay, you gotta do that for 30 years. Good luck.
Fam, should he be that irate for only having 4 students to turn in work? We may agree to disagree. Put it in the comments.